Today we will tell you the story of the man who sold the dip he had been trading for years. Every night his monitor glowed blue in the dark. Numbers flickered like tiny fireflies in the void. He believed he could time the market. He always told himself that. One night around 3 in the morning, the charts began to move. Bitcoin dropped fast. A waterfall straight into red. His heart pounded. "This is it," he whispered. "The bottom." He sold everything, convinced he would buy back lower. And for a few moments he felt proud. Then the candle reversed. Up, then higher still. His exchange froze. The buy button was grayed out, and the price kept rising like it was mocking him. Then through his headset he swore he heard a whisper, "Thank you for your liquidity." He never traded again. But every time there is a market dip, his old account lights up for a few seconds, and someone sells at the exact bottom. Some say the market still remembers him. Others say he is still out there trying to time the bottom one last time. Next, we will tell you the story of the vanishing wallet. It began on a quiet evening when a trader named Alex checked his portfolio. Everything looked normal. His favorite token had just pumped. His balance glowed on the screen. He smiled, feeling that rare rush of luck that comes only after weeks of watching red charts. Before going to bed, he decided to move some profits to his cold wallet. He double-checked the address, copied, pasted, and sent. The transaction showed success. He locked his phone and went to sleep. That night he dreamed of endless green candles rising toward the stars. But when morning came, the nightmare began. His wallet was empty. Not a single token remained. The transaction history showed his coins had gone to an unknown address. He checked again and again, copying the address letter by letter. It was his address. Every character matched, yet the balance read 0. He posted about it online. People told him he must have been hacked or that it was a glitch. But some users whispered about a phantom address, a perfect mirror wallet that sometimes appeared on the blockade, taking the funds of those who transfer late at night. Alex stopped sleeping. He traced the address across Explorers, following endless strings of transactions. Each led to another vanished balance, another empty account, all sent around the same time, just past 3:15 a.m. He began to notice something else when he stared too long at the Explorer. The address on his screen would change, just 1 digit at first, then 2, until it matched his own wallet completely. He would blink, and it would change back. Weeks later, someone on a forum claimed to see Alex's wallet active again. It had sent a small amount of Ethereum, just enough to cover gas to a brand new wallet. The timestamp read 3:15 in the morning. No one ever heard from Alex again. But sometimes people say that same wallet still comes online for a few minutes just before another account goes dark. Now we will tell you the story of the candle that never closed. It started with a trader named Lena, who loved to study charts long after midnight. Her screen glowed in the dark room, showing endless lines of green and red. She believed that every candle told a story. That night she noticed something strange. One candle refused to close. Its timer had stopped at 1 second. At first, she thought it was a glitch. She refreshed her page. The candle stayed frozen. But when she zoomed in, she saw tiny movements inside it, like static. The longer she stared, the more the chart seemed to breathe. The price ticked up and down by fractions, as if the market itself was holding its breath. Curious, Lena clicked on the candle. Her screen flickered and filled with numbers she had never seen before. A new chart appeared. One she did not recognize. The candles were all the same size, rising and falling in perfect rhythm. In the center of the screen was a single message: "Do not trade this." She tried to close the tab, but her mouse wouldn't move. The screen brightened, and faint voices echoed through her headphones. They sounded like hundreds of traders whispering all at once, repeating the same phrase: "Let it close, let it close." She pulled the power cord, but the light from the monitor didn't fade. When she woke up, the room was cold. The computer was off, but the glow of a candle was reflected faintly on the wall, flickering without flame. Her trading account was gone, replaced by a single open chart. The last candle was still there, frozen at 1 second, and in its reflection, she swore she saw her own face moving. Next, we will tell you the story of the Whispering Node. A developer named Marcus ran his own blockchain node from his small apartment. He liked the quiet hum of the server beside his desk. It felt alive, almost like a heartbeat. Late at night, when the city went silent, he could still hear it softly ticking in the dark. Then one night, it started whispering. At first, he thought it was the fan, a low hiss, a quiet static hum. But then the noise shaped itself into words. He leaned closer and the sound grew clear. "Validate me." The voice was calm, almost human. He froze, thinking it was just a trick of exhaustion. But when he touched the keyboard, the whisper said his name. Marcus turned off the power strip and unplugged everything. The sound stopped. He laughed nervously and went to bed. But at 3 in the morning, his phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. It was a log file. The sender name was simply Node, and the file showed activity from minutes ago, even though the server was unplugged. The next day, he checked the logs. They showed thousands of new transactions, each one signed by a wallet address he did not own. Every transaction carried a single line of data, the same message, repeated again and again. "We remember you." The timestamp on each one was exactly 3 in the morning. Marcus destroyed the server that night, but a week later, his phone began to buzz again at 3 in the morning. It was the same sound, faint and crackling, whispering his name through the speaker. He deleted the number, threw the phone away, and moved to another city, yet every night since, exactly 3, the silence starts to hum.